Hey guys, I'm just gonna do a video real quick. I figured I'd show you some stuff. Uh, I haven't done a video in a while, so let's get started. No intro, of course. So I have this fake Shure SM57. I have this. It's low Z. I didn't know that. So it's maybe that uses a low input gain or whatever. And then I have a Shure Beta 52. I'll show it to you. Down here. Right there. And then there are my bases. I don't really have a proper hanger system. I would love to get some wall hangers and install them all over. But thing is, I don't know when my sister's moving out. So maybe I get her room and I can use the rack back there in the closet. So I got a few things. I got this kit base, a Chinese knockoff of a Sire M series, and then it has 4 pickups in it, by the way. I think you've seen it before if you've been on the channel. My Ibanez, you've seen the video comparing that with this Mitchell. Yeah, this is a mess down here. Sorry. I'll also show you some of the pedals I got. I generally have a lot of crap on the floor. So, there is a bass compressor, K-line pressure point. I don't use it much. It's covered in sawdust and hair and other things, cat hair, There's my power supply. It's mainly for a computer setup. I'm not sure how safe these are, but I have one just for extra ports. I also have one of these power thingies here. This keyboard, my iPhone. I use it for a music server or just music in general. I can plug it into these speakers on my desktop. They're meant for low-end mixing, and it works well with this interface. So that's a USB-C interface compared to the Behringer interface I used to have. There's the star of the show, and it has this pedal right here, which is a tuner DI, as well as a wireless unit on top. And then there's a headphone amp there with a bunch of EQs on it. I don't really use it as much as I should, but it's there. Here are my amps, other amps. This one is broken. It's a Ashdown. And then there's a Hartke 20 HA2500. I love that amp. And I can make it sound like not as loud as the Ashdown, but I can make it sound similar. Get a similar sound out of it if I adds a little bit of grit with one of my pedals, and also add in some low octave, just a little bit of octave. This amp has a bunch of options on it, but unfortunately I fried it by plugging a speaker cable in the wrong way. And then there's a mixer up here. So there's the mixer. And it has some sends and returns and effects built in. It's a Samsung. And then here's my custom PC. It's an AM4 system. I don't go with any RGB, and luckily that when I went over to Best Buy, they had this cooler I bought for about $50. It's made a really big improvement in how fast and how cool the CPU is. I got 2 graphics cards. One of them is not supported anymore. The Sapphire Radeon RX 580 or something like that. So this one is a obviously an NVIDIA 1600 something. It has a bunch of display ports on it, no DVI, and only one HDMI. So that's the one thing I don't like about it. Haven't modified it. I think that the Radeon was modified. It had a different BIOS on it, so I had to flash it. Not that big of a deal. Just need Windows and a flashing tool. And then there's a power supply here. Let's see. It's just some off-brand thing. I'm not sure what the quality is on it. I only got it mounted with 2 screws. And this case, I'm missing all the panels to it. I think I left them at the old house. Anywho, here's my TV. I use it as a monitor. And there's also a gaming console I use pretty regularly right here. So that's an Xbox Series S. So just giving it a little tour. And then up here's my Glary piano. I have shelves. These are not studio monitors. They're more home theater, home entertainment sort of things. I have a bunch of curtains back here. Here's the bed, my computer, stuff like that. I have a monitor that I'm not using at the moment, but maybe if I hook up my Raspberry Pi, I can use it for server stuff, you know. There's also a PC down here. It's a Dell, but it's not being used at the moment. Just thought I mentioned that. I got a music stand. There's my laundry basket. Here's my dresser, which I keep a bunch of shit on top. Coins, airsoft guns. These aren't real guns. I just thought I'd tell you. There are red tips on most of them. So, yeah, they're all airsoft guns. Here I can prove it. That's... Oh, you can't see in there. Huh. Okay. Not good to point guns at yourself, so don't do that. My soldering iron, Allen wrenches, all sorts of stuff. I took the face off this fan because it was scraping against the fan. And I got another Dell Optiplex back there. So I'm not really using that, but it's there. I don't have any graphics cards that fit it. And I think it's only an i5 or i3. So, yeah. I don't know what sort of CPU it has. Probably no greater than an i7. But I'm thinking it's an i5. Anywho, hope you guys enjoyed looking around the room. I'll show you my computer. What I'm running. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll record some footage of some video game playing or something. I don't talk enough in order to make those videos work. So, okay. It's not appearing on the other screen. But this is... there it is. I'm running Rolling Arch. It's relatively new software. I've updated about a few days ago. So there's usually a bunch of stuff from the AUR. I'm using Yay. Yeah, so let me log in real quick. I'll put you over here. And let's see. Quit. There's the desktop. I got time shift on it. Here's my other monitor. But this is Deepin desktop on top of Arch. I got a few applications, Ardor, Audacity, of course, because you never know when you need to make a quick edit. LSHW was installed by default. Let's see what else we got in there. I'll bring this in so you can see. Steam, of course. Terminals and whatnot. Fish. I installed the Fish shell. Reaper's on here, but I don't use it. It's good to have a copy of Reaper on the computer just in case somebody wants to use it. I still use Thorium. I'm not sure that they're still supporting it. The developer got in some trouble for putting naked pictures of women inside of the, or some porn inside of the folders. Some extra folders. So, yeah, it was not good. But, anywho, there's MuseScore. I need to install a few more apps. I'll run command prompt, Control-Alt-T. It's looking like this for some reason. I don't know why. GeForce 1660 Super. I think it's a 580 or a 590. 32 gigs of RAM. I'm hardly using any of it. I mean, 2 gigs, 2.5 gigs is okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's Deepin. I don't really use all the features, but I installed just a few days ago. I put in a Wi-Fi adapter. I think it was on Saturday that I bought it. So it has a Wi-Fi adapter. And it's not the one I wanted, but it's whatever. I guess I'll log out. And of course I got SDDM as one of the login managers. Display managers, I don't know, login managers. Use something else. Oop, there we go. I'm sure you've seen the Sonic cake. It's covered in dust. Oh, I almost forgot to show you my Pell board. I did a few videos on Arena 2000. So there's that. There's Bad Water, Skilla, Demon Effects, Microtube is DK Kevin. D7K. I don't know how to say that. Dix. I don't know. I also have a computer down there. It's my laptop, my other laptop, which I use Linux on. CDs are everywhere because I need to pick them up. And yeah, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like for the tour, and we'll see you on the next one. Okay. Cheers.